It's your girl, Kizzy Rock. And yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Friday evening. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. Got a word for you. Tap in. Not really a word. So I want to talk about 20 things, my pick of what some or even most ladies find attractive. Remember, there's always exception to the rules. There's never ever a one size fit all in anything. My good sisters, if you guys would love to chime in the comment section and add more, because of course there's a lot more. In fact, I can come up with a lot more, but for the sake of time, I chose 20. And also, I want to say this really quickly, because I know there's a lot of new people here. If you go through my videos, you will see that I'm one of the rare women who do not jump on bandwagon of certain things like women bashing men, and that's just not who I am. You will find that I have just as much supportive videos in regards to men and not only women. I'm truly just not that chick. Really, I'm not. So I'm only making this recording today is because I'm a woman, obviously. So I can't give you 20 things that a man would like. So for my guys, I would love for you guys to chime in the comment section and add what you guys want us to know, right? So let's jump in. Number one, first and foremost, he is God-fearing, honey. He is God-fearing. Now, again, that doesn't mean he's churchy, sanctified, holy, and got on Stacey Adams every time. I mean, if he got that, that's fine. I'm just saying, for me, a relationship with God, right? Just a relationship, where he fears God. Number two, he's confident. I find it very attractive when men are confident. It can even be a guy who knows that every other guy wants his girl, but he's not even worried about that. Like, dude, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot and see what happens, right? He's confident. So I think a confident man is very attractive. Number three, he can lead properly. He can lead properly. This is like one of the biggest discussion going on now in so many different directions amongst people. Let it be women won't submit. And ladies, I know some of you are just kind of side-eyeing me at that word. Listen, I don't have a problem with that word because I don't detail it the way some people do, right? But either which way, he can lead properly. And so what's so annoying is that you have a group of men, not all men, of course, right? Some, you have a group of men who feel they're like waving this flag of women just won't submit. Sir, I hear you. I don't know if we or they hear you. I hear you. And in fact, I agree with you again on a lot of the things that some men, their arguments are truly, because I'm a girl who can see both points, but I can't get the concept or grasp the concept on why some men don't understand that in order for a woman to relax or submit, whatever word you want to use, you have to lead properly. What does leading look like? That's each his own, right? I know I have my, but whatever, each his own. So he can lead properly. I've been reading so many comments because it's very admirable. I've been reading so many comments on Deion Sanders, Coach Prime's, his videos, all of his videos. If you just go on YouTube and just look at any of his videos, you will see a large volume of men who are complimenting him on, they're just in such admiration of him. And it's just not him being a coach. It's him being a family man. It's him like moving in order. God first, family, etc., etc., etc. There's a overwhelming number of men who just admire him because of this. And I'm thinking to myself, sir, he is the epitome, one of many. He is the epitome of what a leader looks like. And of course, I know some people have their arguments. Well, he married Tracy, just his girlfriend of X, Y, and I get it. But yeah, I get it. I do. But that's just not the focus right now. But I hear that too. But I'm talking about the epitome of how he is a leader. He's a leader. He's a masculine man. So this is what many women seek. And I'm not speaking about his money, right? I'm speaking about his leadership. He operates in order. It's easy to relax under a man like that. Number 4, tap into our emotions. I know we talk too much. I know we whine too much. I know we cry too much. I know we nag too much, right? Men and women are just built differently, period. Even if you don't feel like tapping into our emotions, I'm sure you don't, right? Even if you don't feel like it, I mean, just try. You may not even be able to understand because, again, men and women are just built differently, right? Men are more logical, but at least show some type of concern. Like, let me pull those chair up at this table. And Lord, she getting on my nerve. But let me just try to understand what she's feeling. What does she need from me? She says, I'm not doing this. I'm not making her happy. I'm not understanding her. I'm not helping. Let me try to just understand her, even though it's annoying me. Can you please just ask us what can you do to help us with whatever emotional roller coaster that we're on? Number 5, men who makes us feel secure. Men who makes us feel secure. There is nothing more sexy, in my opinion. Well, there's a lot of things more sexy, but you can be in the room with 1,000 women, 1,000 beautiful women, but it's like he still makes you feel like you're the center of attention, right? And granted, men are visual, right? It is what it is. I'm just not that crazy jealous chick of you can't look at this girl. I'm not that girl, seriously, right? Just listen, if you're going to look, you better let it be 3 seconds. Keep it respectful, sir, right? But I'm not that girl who's going to like, no. But still, he knows how to make you feel like the most beautiful woman in the room. So a man who makes you feel like you're secured and like, you know, he ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, sir. You ain't going nowhere, sir. Period. No. Y'all know I be tripping. It's Friday too, so I'm tripping. All right, number 6. He is understanding and willing to listen without the remote in your hand and without shutting us down. So you're willing to listen. I was saying this earlier about tapping into our emotions, but just you're willing to listen. Because I think one of the biggest complaints of, well, people I know, women who I speak to, is like, I don't know, it's like men don't listen unless it's about sex, dinner, or sports. But I guess they have selective memory, or they just shut us down. If they don't want to hear it, right, because we're just probably nagging and knowing us, we're repeating the same thing 5 times. So it's like they hear you, but they can just shut you down, right? Again, we all are built differently, but can you just try to listen, sir, without the remote in your hand? Thank you. I appreciate you. No, number 8, he compliments you. Now, listen, men like to be complimented too, seriously. Again, this is all about the woman, but if I was making a recording for men and things that I think men love, with hopefully with men chiming in to help me there, but if I had to kind of go on my own, I will also say that compliments would definitely be on that list. For some reason, women like to think that they're the only one who wants to be complimented. Men love to be complimented too. Like, boy, you're fine. Oh, you're smelling good. Those some new shoes. Boy, come here. Right? Okay. That's it. Hold up. You just left the barbershop? Fresh line? Now, hold up, right? Men like to be complimented too. I'm sorry. So, all right. Compliments, right? Again, You feel like the most beautiful woman in the room. Number 9, he makes you feel safe. This is not in any type of order, but I would have definitely put this under number 2. Number 1, again, God-fearing. He makes you feel safe. Safe just doesn't mean he's playing Superman behind the front door when somebody's knocking. It's just the fact that you feel safe because he's consistent. When he gives you a word, he fulfills that word, right? If he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it. I don't have to ask you 30 times to do so. Like, women have to feel safe. She needs to be led properly. And I can hear some of you now, I don't want to be led. That's fine. It's never one size fits all, right? That's fine. Just get in where you fit in. She needs to be led properly, and she needs to feel safe for her to let her guards down, for her to feel like she can kick off her heels and just like, woo, take the wheel, honey, because woo, it's been a long day. So consistency is so important. Number 10, he's a family man. So sexy. He's a family man. That can be with his children, of course. That can be his mom. Now, personally, I know a lot of women, they talk about mama's boy and this, and the moms get on their nerves. I love a man who loves his mama. Now, again, I'm not speaking about a mama's boy who whines and he runs to her every time we have an argument. But a man who loves and takes care of his mama, it's something so sexy about that to me. Seriously. And I know some women won't agree, but that's me. Please chime in the comment section. Let me know what you think, right? Because you might don't have time for a man who loves his mama, because it's like, you need to put me first. Call your mama once a month. Number 11. He knows when to play and he knows when to listen. He knows when to play and he knows when to be serious. Have you guys ever known a comedic personality of a person? Not your regular, just your average comedian, if you will, but just a person with a very comedic, funny personality, and they don't know when to shut it off, right? Like me, I love to laugh. I'm a straight clown. I love to have a good time. I love to just laugh, but they don't know how to shut it off when it's time to be serious, right? Now we need to have a serious conversation, right? Trying to look in your eyes so we can really communicate effectively, and you're making a joke about everything. Sir, if you don't get, I'll talk to you tomorrow, sir, because I ain't got time for this nonsense, right? So a person who knows when to have a great time, laughing over dinner, just laughing, acting the fool, you're playing pool together, whatever, having fun. But then when it's time to turn that button off and let's sit down and have a meeting of the mind, sir. So can switch it up. Number 12. I know some men who can do this, but this is not a large list. Then again, I don't know every man in the world, so I don't know. Men who can apologize when they're wrong. Not manipulate, not reverse psychology. Listen, baby, I messed up. I was wrong. I forgot to put the trash out. I lied and told you I'll put it out because I didn't want to hear your mouth. I forgot. Now I'm got to sit here and deal with this stinking trash for the next week. I messed up. I'm not going to make no excuse. I messed up. Case closed. That's all we want to hear. We wouldn't even be nagging. We only nag because now it's 13,000 excuses. Well, I mean, you could have, you didn't remind me. And just take accountability and apologize when you're wrong. Okay, baby. Nobody's perfect. Thank you for your apology. Do better next time. Please, sir. If you don't mind. Case closed. You won't even hear it again. You will hear it again with nagging when you... Okay, I'm about to start nagging. Number 13. He keep up with himself. There's this misconception amongst men that men are visual, in which they are, my God. And I think it's very important for a woman to always keep herself up. I know I can hear some of you. Now, I ain't got time for that. I got 5 kids. He going to either take it or he going to leave it. And I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I can have holes in it. Listen, do what you do, boo. Do what you do. I'm just speaking in general here, right? Men are visual. Your girl over here is going to keep it sexy. Point blank, period, right? I'm going to keep myself. And when you walk by me in the house, you're going to be turned on. Point blank, period, right? Men are visual. But there's this misconception that only men like women to keep themselves up. Listen, sir, we don't need you to be looking like Al Bundy either, right? So could you keep yourself up? Because we're not blind over here. You walk around looking like a truck driver 7 days a week. No disrespect. Listen, if you drive truck, sir, I'm not speaking about you. You probably keep yourself very well maintained in the truck. Please forgive me if a truck driver is listening. But you know what I mean. Okay. Next one. I'm going to get up past the Blake. I'm going to leave that alone. All right, next one. 14. I can't read my own handwriting. I can't read my own handwriting. I'll come back to that. 15. He's loyal. He's loyal. And I can hear some of you ladies now. That should have been up there with, yes, you're right. But there's no particular order. He is loyal. Oh, I know what number 14 is. He communicates well. I think my pressure is up just thinking about it. I think my pressure is up just thinking about some. Again, I got to keep emphasizing this because for some reason when you speak, people think you're speaking about everybody, right? It's never everybody. Some men do not communicate well. Of course, again, we know a lot of this is conditioning from, when they were very young. Men don't show this and don't show emotions, don't talk about this. So that stuff has conditioned some men from not communicating well. So you can be annoyed with me. You're pissed with me about something and you're acting funny and I'm trying to figure out what did I do so I can apologize, so I can make it right because I don't like you acting all, shiesty with your girl and everything is nothing. Sir, can we please have a meeting in the minds? Because I move fast, so I might have said or do something. I might have been smiling too much in the corner somewhere over here. Can you just tell me what I did? I just want to make it right. You good? You good? All right. So I'm good. So why you don't want my dinner tonight? You don't. I'm trying to bring you a plate. You don't want my food. It's like pulling teeth when it comes down to trying to get some men to express what they're feeling, right? Their flesh tells you a whole different story. The way they're acting, and you're just trying to figure out what did I do? Or even if you did something and you know what it is and you apologize, it's still just that, let's talk about it. Express how you feel so I can make sure I don't do this the next time. But no, you good. All right, don't come up in this bed at 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm going to tell you, you're good. Goodbye, sir. Number 16. Well, I say loyal. 13, 14, 15 was loyal. That goes without saying. Very sexy. A disciplined man. Very sexy. Number 16, balanced. He's a balanced man. That's work. That's family. That's when he's with his friends, right? I know some women feel like, you don't need to have no friends. No. In my opinion, he needs to have friends, right? He needs to have friends. There's a balance. He knows how to work when it's time to work. He knows how to put, that quality time in with his peoples. And when there's a guy's not out, there's a guy's not out. He got time for everybody. So he's a balanced man. But most importantly, keeps God first. Number 17, intimacy. And nobody's talking about sex. Oh, intimacy. Right? Intimacy. I don't think I have to explain what that is. But it's not sex. Intimacy. So sexy. Better than sex, to be exact. Why are we talking? Okay, we can't be talking about sex now. This is a Holy Ghost channel here. All right, number 18. I know all my ladies are going to feel me here. Date nights, honey. Date nights, honey. It doesn't matter and we've been together 29 years and 7 days. Date night matters. And when we're at date night, we're not talking about the business. We're not talking about the bills. We're not talking about the kids. We're not talking about this. No, let's connect. Date night. Date night, guys. Date nights. Date nights. Like the first dates, too. Like how you put that game in to get us. Let's keep it fresh. Date nights. Number 19. Involving us asking for our opinions when it comes down to certain things, that it be certain decision making or just something, listen, men are smart. Men are very smart. But let's be real here now. Men are very smart. They're very intelligent. They're very wise. But God has just graced women with like this grace to move a certain way, right? You can have it. You can know something, and you can know where that like what you want to do and the vision or whatever. But if you involve us in that thing and we really get into it, we're gonna take that thing, honey, and it's gonna skyrocket off into 5 different directions. So involving us, not just let me be clear here, because again, I have to keep remembering that some people they're not perspective thinkers, so they think it's one thing and one size fit all. Let's be very clear. That's just not any woman. That's a very, very small percentage of women who you want to trust to invite her in, right? You go to the club and meet this chick because she's fine, and now you want to give her your whole blueprint, and this girl like tanks your whole life, seriously, because you can't see past booty and beauty, right? So I'm speaking about the women that the Lord, honey, the Lord has sent to you, right? Period. Number 20, he protects you. He protects you. He makes you feel safe. Well, I say safe earlier, but he protects you. Like, he's just not going to let, you don't even have to be there. You don't even have to be in the room. Oh, listen, you're not about to talk about my peoples, right? She in heaven. Hold up now. You gonna respect. You gonna put some respect on her name. Period. Right. So he protects you in different ways, and it's like you feel so secure with that because you already know that what's the word I'm thinking about? Can't think. But anyway, you already know how y'all roll. Like, so you don't even have to be there. So you know if somebody's speaking about you because they're whatever, side-eyeing you or jealous or whatever. He gonna put that in check, honey. He not about to be sitting here laughing with them. And no. He got your back, point blank, period, because he knows that you have his. Don't try my man. Do not try my man, period. So guys, let me know what you think. Let me know how you felt I did, ladies. And please be sure to comment in addition to what I've already said. If you would like, tell me some things that turns you on about men. Men, again, I'm asking you truly to please hear my heart. The men who have been here for a long time, you guys already know I have tons of videos when it comes down to supporting man, because I am one of the rare women who truly feel that men really got valid arguments when it comes down to certain things. I'm just not that chick. I'm not jumping on any bandwagons to just bash men. No, you have some great men out here. Regardless of what people think, you have great men out here, seriously. So this is specifically about women because I'm a woman. So this is me giving you my list, and my good sis, I'm sure they're going to add in. But men, please feel free to chime in. Would love to hear from you guys. Include us, because we include you. You guys have a great one. It's your girl.